Okay, so this is the result, guys. They found it in the band 70 and also band 75 with this physical 332. Hi, welcome to Rifki the Cyber. Maybe you already see some of my video about how to scanning with the high frequency. For sure the rtl-sdr, if compared with the frequency that existing here, sometimes in the band 40, the existing frequency is outnumbered with the rtl-sdr itself. Then before this video is actually I make the previous one is scanning for the high frequency with the hack RF1. Maybe you can see the thumbnail here or here maybe, and I will just put the link in the descriptions. Now today I'm going to share with you how I can scanning with the high frequency using the USRP B210 in this case. Okay, how we can do it, how we can do that, rather than a lot of chatting, let's test, guys. So the first thing is you need to plug your USRP inside of this your own device. I already plug it in my Intel NUC in my other PC, which is already installed with the Dragon Vocal operating system. So where is the link of the Dragon Vocal? I will just put it later here. So if you already have those installations with that ISO, then you don't need to install anything because the software is already exists. Okay, after we plug the cable of the USRP in the USB port in this case, then we need to running the two commands for the handshaking of the USRP itself. It's for finding the device and also for probing the USRP itself. How you can do that? You can using my another previous video. The title is the first handshaking of the USRP. You can use that two commands. I will not show it to you again. When I plug that USRP, I always running those two commands, okay? Just to make sure that the handshaking is already okay. Okay, the first thing is, before we want to try to scanning, we just want to check what is the existing band. In this case, in my own Android, we can see from here that, let's say this is band 1 and my ERFCN is 75 in the 4G in this case. Okay, guys? So let's test this band 1 with this ERFCN. How we can do it? The first thing is you just need to go to the, after you already install the Dragon Vocal, you just need to go to this USR, SRC, and then SRS, let me check, run, yeah, in this case run 4G, and then build, clip, and then pick sample. You just need to go to this one. Then you just need to grab this script. The name is let's check, cell search in this case. We will test this one later. I'm not promised for this one, but we just focus with this one, okay? And then let's see how this is the argument itself. Okay, so we can cell search with this the band itself. In this case is band 1 we will use. And of course we can also using some particular, for example for particular slice of the ERFCN. For example, you want in the whole band, you don't want to scan anything because sometimes there are in the one band can be hundreds of the ERFCN, right? But however, we will test this first. If the band, if using the band is quite longer, if it's quite long, then we will test with the range itself. Okay, guys, let's test. In this case, this one, and then I told you I already look at here using the Gnet track is using the band 1 in this case. Okay, let's test. Actually, it's quite fast, right, guys? So you can see here in the band 1 there is some 599 frequency RFCN, right, guys? So that's why I told you this is quite long. Okay, band 70. Okay, he already found some frequency here, guys. Okay, it found 75, which is same like this one, guys. Band 75. I think I will just stop it until here. Okay. Okay, so this is the result, guys. They found it in the band 70 and also band 75 with this physical 332. And of course, you can do like this, like I told you before, right? For example, -E, and I will just using the 74, and then it will end up in the ERFCN 76, example like that. So it won't take longer, guys. Let's test. Okay, excellent. It's turned out, why before band 74 is not found, but why the... Okay, But for sure, the firm one is this one, because the physical ID looks random, looks normal, because physical ID 1, 2, something like that, somehow it's not really look promising. But at least be able to scanning, and this physical ID, let's check with this one. Is this exists here, the physical ID? Yeah, this one, 332. So okay guys, that is how we can do some scanning with this USRP. Before you do this, don't forget you watch my previous one, using the HackRF1. This is using the USRP, and of course before you running the USRP, when after you plug, you need to running the basic handshaking. I will just put the link inside this one. But don't forget guys to donate the channel. Okay, I will just put the QR code here for donate. If you want to buy me a coffee, you can treat me 1 coffee, 2 coffee, 3, 10 coffee, 100 coffees. I'm welcome. Thank you so much. And if you don't forget also to subscribe, like, and share this channel to others guys. And as I always say in my other previous video, keep learning and stay humble.